Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels good to say that and to say it more often. If you haven't already subscribed, before we get into anything, the juices, the tea, nothing, before we even go anywhere, click the link down below. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds to subscribe while I mind my business. What I'm about to tell you guys today, grab your water. I have my lemon water over here. Grab your snacks, grab a pen, grab a paper, or write on your cell phone in your notebooks or whatever, like anything that you can jot down this information, because I honestly wish I knew these before I got into my 20s. But nonetheless, I got you covered, sis. I have a couple of things that I wrote down so I don't miss anything, and I'm gonna tell you all about them. And these things, I'm not telling you about them like in no particular order, so feel free to do anything, whatever. And disclaimer, I am not a life expert. I am simply telling you advice based on my experience, so please take that into consideration. I'm gonna start off with the first rule of how to level up in your 20s. Be disciplined. This simply means that anything you do, whether it's financially, whether it's decision making, anything, be disciplined about it. It actually keeps everything that you're doing together. Know when to say yes and no to certain things, because honestly, you don't have to be available for everyone, and you don't have to attend every party. You don't have to, because you are one person, girl. You're one person, and hey. Number 2, plan. First of all, I plan my things according to my day, and sometimes I don't write everything down. I just plan in my head. I'm like, okay, first I'm gonna do this, then second. And also I check my times, whether because sometimes I do work with people's time, so I have to always keep that in mind, that okay, fine, I need to be at this place by this time, so I need to leave the house by this time, you know, things like that. Plan everything to avoid disappointment, to avoid being all over the place, because I know if I don't plan my things, like I'm a makeup artist, and I mean, I do have freelancers, and I need to go to clients' houses and stuff like that. So if I don't plan out my things and make sure my brushes are cleaned, make sure my makeup is packed and everything like is in order, when I get there, I'm gonna be all over the place, and I'm gonna like touch here, leave there. Time is moving, and I'm working with someone's time as well. Time is moving, and I'm busy wasting time touching and leaving, and you know, I'm all over the place, and one thing leads to another. I am not going to be able to finish everything that I want to do in time. So make sure you plan your things way ahead of time. But by planning things, you're avoiding being all over the place. You're avoiding to forget certain things in the house or all of that. And the third thing, why am I saying 2? The third thing is learn new things. By learning new things, I mean listen to a podcast, read a book, you know, try each and every day. If it's a new word, I know I learn new words almost every day, because when I'm talking to people and they're like, oh, this, I'm like, what does that mean? Then they tell me, I've learned something new today and I didn't know about it. So try and learn new things each and every day. I'm not saying study life or things like that. I'm saying learn new things by listening to a podcast. I know I like listening to podcasts, and these, like, they're very helpful, guys, because I'm not one person to read. I hate it with my life. I hate it with passion. I don't know, unless it's really interesting, I'm not gonna no. These days there are audiobooks, and I haven't really gotten like myself around them, so I'm thinking I need to start maybe get a subscription here and there, 50 rand or whatever, and listen to audiobooks. The fourth thing, hey, this is very important. I don't think people realize how important this is. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Stay in your lane. Do your own thing. Don't try and compete with everyone, because honestly you'll not succeed. Be your own person. Do your own thing. You can get inspiration from certain people, but don't try and copy and paste and do all of that, because it's not gonna work out, girl. And mind your own. If something doesn't concern you, like, leave it, And also tabloids and this and that, honestly, I hate drama. I hate drama. That's because maybe that's why I don't have like a lot of friends. I hate drama. I hate I just hate chaos in general. I hate chaos. So I try to keep to myself, and people call me a loner. I'm definitely fine with that. I just mind my own, and I mind the business that pays me. I mind the business that pays me. Mind the business that pays. If it doesn't put bread or milk on your table, like, let it go. Leave it, sis. Like, let it slide. Leave it. Like, no, leave it. Fifth thing, how to level up in your 20s. Invest in your looks, because how you look on the outside will determine how you feel on the inside. Yes, that is the right way to say it. If I know I look bomb as hell, like I do right now, but if I look bomb and I look hot and I look, clean, sophisticated, like taken care of, my nails are done, I made sure like my nails are done, my hair is done, my makeup is done, clean. You don't have to wear the most expensive thing. I know this top, I got it at like the Fix for, how much was that, like 89 rand or something, but I look together, like I look like money. This was, I don't know, 50 rand or something, I don't know, but look clean, look presentable, look groomed if you're male, like your nails, haircut, type of things. Invest in your looks. And I'm not saying buy like Zara, buy this, buy that. You can look clean and look good and look, sharp on a budget. And I will be doing videos like that, so I can show you guys how to do those things. But it's all about presenting yourself and what you show to people, and that's how they're gonna perceive you as well. So always invest in your looks. This one is be financially savvy. By being financially savvy means your livelihood. What are your expenses? What are your needs? What are your wants? And what's your take home after those expenses are paid? I know I have my rent, I have my car that I need to pay, things like that. And once I've done those things, I buy groceries, and then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm left with this amount, and then I can splurge. I'll be like, okay, I've been looking at this top, I've been looking at these shoes, I've been looking at this bag, then I can, if I check my money, whether it will sustain me until month end. If it can't, then because I have things like petrol, guys, and you need to know these things. You know, one thing my dad told me the first time I bought my car was, listen, this is not a fucking Uber. This is not, you know, you're not gonna lift your friends to pour you petrol. And that is exactly, if I want to go somewhere, I'll go. If I don't have money to go somewhere, I won't go. People like living for the gram, living for the social media life and all of that. And to be quite honest, the reality of things is that things are not exactly as they seem. So be financially savvy, learn your money, learn what you need and what you don't need. If something you don't need it, don't buy it, because at the end of the day you're going to be stranded and it didn't solve anything. The last thing that I'm going to say is choose your circle, your friends, your acquaintances wisely. Choose those people wisely, because you don't want to wake up tomorrow and realize like, and now you don't have anything in your, you know, life. Realize you're the only one there and no one is there, and the people that you've been partying with, the people that you've been splurging money on, the people that you've been, you know, doing this and that with, they're nowhere to be found, because now you're struggling. Choose your friends wisely and choose friends that will stick by you no matter what. No matter what, whether your highs or your lows. Yo guys, I don't want people that are just, what can I say, that are there for just being there. Like, you're not learning anything from the person, you are not getting inspiration from that person or whatsoever, nothing. You know what my teacher used to tell me in high school? He'd be like, sit next to someone you can copy from. Like, if we're writing an exam right now and I cannot copy from you because I know this person's gonna get way less answers or way less marks than I am, then I'm not gonna sit next to that person. It was like, sit next to the person that you can copy from, because first, you don't want to fail. And sit next to a person that you know that this one might get probably like 80 something and I might get like 70, so I need to get to the 80s, you know. And don't sit next to someone you can't learn from, like nothing. So ever since that time, I always associate with myself with people that I can learn from, people that can teach me something, people that can connect me with other people that possibly I might make deals with, work with, collaborate with, things like that. I don't want to be sitting around with a bunch of nobodies that have no direction whatsoever, and yet they're dreaming, hey, I want this, I want this. Why aren't you getting up and going getting it? You know, people are like, I want to be yo kananga winner load, but are we bitch? So how the hell are you gonna win a lotto if you don't bet? You're not. That is it for me, you guys. Let me see if I've covered everything. Yes. And one more thing, not everyone should have access to you. Remember that. Okay, not everyone should have access to you, because first of all, you are not electricity, you are not water, you are not air. People can get access to those things, like everyone can. I mean, I don't know if in like other countries, or I don't know, like be rare. Like, you know, when you get into a party or somewhere, like people are like, did you see her today? She's here. Yo, I haven't seen that girl since like on like the gram or whatever. People should be able to say that about you, not you're like, you exist in like every situation. You are there, you are there, you are there. That is it for me, you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video, and I will be doing more of these sit downs and advice type of videos and how-tos, especially in your 20s, because your 20s are the most crucial times in your life. So yes, till next time, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on my socials. Until then,